Alright guys, so today we're going to be cleaning the Mercedes. So we're going to show you how to properly clean a very expensive car. You go over here and you can see, it's hard to see on camera, but it's a very dirty G-Wagon we have here. And being a black car, we drove it just a little bit, and a little bit of wet roads makes it pretty much impossible with this thing. Okay, so we're going to start off. First of all, any kind of very expensive car, this thing, it doesn't matter too much. We're going to clean it appropriately. This is all ceramic coated. What ceramic coating is going to do is allow us to spray this thing off and not have to physically touch it with our hand. If we touch anything, it's going to be later with some detailer or with, you know, something you want to clean it with back in the shop. So let's get started. Okay, so we're just pulling in the old car wash here. This is in our little local town. And like I said, we're not gonna touch this thing with, especially sure as hell not with a brush. I didn't bring the mitt or anything with me at all. And it should come pretty clean. Even though it's filthy and it's a black car, it should not be too bad. Okay, so here we are. Overall, it turned out pretty good. And you can still see a little bit of droplets here and there. And you get Philip to get on the back of here. You can still see it's a little bit dirty. Like, it's not like dirt, it's like almost like a film on it, right? Typical of the black car. So the bumper's real nasty. We'll go in the shop here and I'll show you what I used to fix this problem. Okay. So here's what we're going to use. This is what we use on all the expensive cars, on the Porsche, on the M5. This is Mother's CMX. You guys see me use this ceramic coating a lot. It's not that much. I don't know how much it is at this very minute. I think it was around 20 some dollars for a bottle. You could do about probably 10 cars with one bottle. Now a lot of guys at this point in time will take this and they'll use a 2 microfiber method. Use always a microfiber rag, never a terry cloth, never anything else because they'll scratch it. We'll go through and wipe it off with one rag, get the general film off of it, come back with a brand new rag and do it. Now you could do that, or you could use detailer. The manufacturer on this stuff says you could use this as a detailer to maintain it. If you don't want to, or you don't want any kind of possible buildup, which I don't think there will be, you could use a nice detailer like this, to where it's not going to leave a film on it. And essentially what we'll be doing is, like I said, the first rag getting the general film off of it, and the second rag will essentially be polishing it. Okay, so we're going to start off first of all with the leaf blower. You don't have to be a real strong one. What we're going to do, we're going to blow out all the cracks and all this water off this thing. A little bit of water with ceramic coating, with that ceramic coating is fine, but you don't want to wipe your rag through water and get it all streaked up. If it's hot outside, it's like 55 degrees. The sun's not hot here. If the sun is hot, it's in the summertime, you want to dry this from wherever you cleaned it at, right inside or right in the shade. If you leave it in the sun, it'll water spot really bad, and you'll have to probably take vinegar and clean it. That's pretty much it. You're just trying to dissipate most of that water. So let's go get a rag and we'll get her done. Okay, we're just gonna start off. We're gonna start off with the ceramic coating. We're just gonna mist it. A lot of guys say, you gotta clay bar that car before you do that. No, that's not true at all. This is just the first basic wipe down. We're not gonna touch those running boards at the very end. because they're the dirtiest. We'll do that totally separately. So we just wiped this one side off, and you seen what I did. I did this side in the back. That's a little bit of stuff. Let's see. This side in the back. Then I wiped the running boards off last and tossed the rag. We've got a brand new rag. We're not going to use much of this stuff at all. We're essentially just going to buff it with a brand new microfiber. And that's going to take any little bit of smeariness off of it. So what we're gonna do is, this is the clean rag we use on that side. We'll graduate this to the first pass rag for this side, and then go back to a brand new rag to finish this side off. Okay, so just to recap here, we started with a brand new rag. We wiped the whole driver's side and the back, and then we used that same rag to wipe the running boards, and we threw it away, right? Then we started off with another brand new rag and wiped the second round on the side and the back, and then we graduated that second rag to this side as the first rough pass, and then we threw that rag away. So this is our third rag, and now we just need to basically go through ever so lightly, if at all, spray it and do the buff pass essentially. And then if you want to do the windows later, you need to get a brand new rag and do the windows, because if you try to use the rag that has any dirt at all on it, and you can use this stuff on the windows, that's usually recommended that you do that. But like I said, this thing's already been ceramic coated, so it's not like this isn't the first time, right? It's not our first time. So here we are, guys. Everything looks really good, really nice and clean. Detail on your car is like changing your oil. Everybody has a different opinion. Everybody's going to tell you their way is right. We've been doing this way on probably hundreds of cars for the last 20 years. Never had a problem. The only thing that's changed with the way I do things is the products through the years. As things got better, we use that. Now you can see all the smearies are off this thing. Everything's good. Like I said, if you want to go through and use one of your old rags to do the wheels, you can. These wheels are like a matte black. You can't really see anything on them. We'll leave them this time. Next time we'll do those. And if you want to do the windows, obviously, get a brand new microfiber, do all the windows at the very end. That's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.